In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to easily add hidden or secret areas to your game. Adding a hidden area to your game is easier than you think. When you're creating your level, just create an area or a section of the level where you later are going to have it hidden. In this case, on this platform here, I'm going to have the player be able to come over the top and then through this way. This way will still be a collision, and you can see I didn't add any collision to this side. Decorate the area like you normally would, add whatever items you want like coins or chests to be hidden. And then if we run this just to show you, you just come up here and you can see the area is not hidden at all, and there's nothing stopping the player from coming in here. So once you have this part done, now we can easily hide this area. Come back to your level and just add another tile map layer. I'm using version 4.3, which has the new tile map layers. But even if you're using an older version, this works the exact same way. So we have our tile map layer up here, which is our level, and then we're gonna have another one down here, and I'm gonna call this hidden area. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the tile set for this hidden area be the same as this one. That way I can use the tiles that already exist in this level to make this area hidden. So make sure your new tile map is selected and create a new tile set. And then if we come to tile set on the bottom here, we can drag in the new tile set. Now I don't need to add collisions to any of these because this is just gonna be a hidden overlay. The collisions are gonna work on the other tile map layer that is our level. So for these areas, they won't be able to cross through. For this tile set, we have this nice brown. So let's go to tile map and we're gonna click on this. And again, make sure your new area is selected, not the level tile map layer. And we're just going to do a hidden overlay. So we want to cover that there's a platform there, and we want to cover this area. Now I want to make sure this is styled just like it's not there. So we need to add this wall side over here. And then I'm going to add some textured rocks here to make it look like the other areas. So now we can run this again to show you what this looks like. So now if we come to this area, so now we can get into this area and it's hidden and it looks just like it's not there. But now we want when the player enters this area for this to go away and show what's behind it. So let's do that next. We're going to add a new scene. It's going to be an other node, area 2D. I'm going to call this fade area. And then I'm going to add a collision shape 2D to this. And then make sure collision shape 2D is selected and come over here. And we're just going to make it a rectangle. Just leave the default shape. We don't need to adjust this. So go ahead and save this scene. You can save it wherever you'd like. Next, we're going to attach a script to this fade area. Same thing, call it whatever you'd like. Next, what you're going to want to do is make sure fade area is selected and go to node. And we're going to add a body entered signal and a body exited signal. So let's do that now. And we're just going to attach them to the fade area. In our fade area script, it's pretty straightforward. We're checking to see if the body that entered the area is the player. If it is, we're going to get the parent of this node. And if the parent exists, we're going to modulate the alpha to 0.1. You could do 0.0 to have it fully transparent, but I think this looks nicer. And likewise, when the player exits the area, we're doing the same checks, and we're going to put the parent alpha back to 1, which will be fully visible. For this player check, for it to work, you got to make sure in your player script, wherever yours is, that you've given it a class name of player. You could also do a check if the body is in a group. So if you have a group for your player, you could do that also to check it. So let's go back to your level and make sure hidden area is selected and click this link up here and just search for your fade area scene. You could also just drag it from the file system, but you want to make sure that the fade area is a child of the hidden area. You can see our fade area 2D is just at the 0, point. So if you click this, we can grab and move it. So what we're going to want to do is just want to cover the hidden area. So if you click this one to scale it, you can now resize it. So now if you have multiple hidden areas that are different sizes, you can use the same child scene and resize it to whatever you need it to be. And that's all you need. So now we can run this and see how it looks. And as you can see, our hidden area fades away nicely. And it still has a little bit of visibility that you can kind of see it, that it's hidden. And then when we leave this area, it goes back to being hidden. Well, I suppose.